yesterday, I'll tell you the full story. Yesterday, I got an email from one of our photographers, Richard Badillo, down in the Bryan College Station area, and he said, "Hey, I sent you some video." And it was an interview with Richmond Foster coach Shaun McDowell.
Right.
And I'll be honest, normally when somebody sends me video, I assume they're going to be like, "We proved you wrong, Tepper.
Right.
You're an idiot."
Yeah.
Like I just proved. It's like what Phil Danaher does, right? I think Jason Herring.
And I'm extremely here for these videos,
yes.
by the way.
I think Jason.
Send them all into
if
me.
you have them, max.thompson at texasfootball.com. But like Phil Danaher, he's like, this guy's an idiot. And Jason Herring said that in the preseason that he took it personally that we ranked them second behind Mart. You know what I mean? Like I like that.
Yeah.
That's fine. So I presume this was it. And no, instead it's just an awesome interview with Shaun McDowell of Richmond Foster after their big win over Dripping Springs.
Yeah,
so,
including his post-game talk to the team.
So here's Richmond Foster coach Shaun McDowell, courtesy of our friend Richard Badillo, here on Texas Football Today.
It took a team effort tonight, fellas, and the best team won tonight.
Yes,
Give it up! We just got a new trophy case, so we got us a new trophy. Hey, make no mistake. Make no mistake. We're going to celebrate this win on the way home.
What are we going to do?
Tomorrow, we get on Corpus Christi Veterans Memorial. Hey, the film will be up tonight, and I'll see you at practice on Monday.
We felt like we could be more physical with them and use our athleticism to shut them down. For the most part, I felt like we did that, particularly defensively. Now, offensively, we had to go there and be physical in the run game, and I thought that we did that as well. So I'm pretty happy with the result. I tell you, I think it just validates the decisions that we make as coaches. Sometimes they're very unpopular, but they're always in the best interest of our team and team being capitalized. Q is an unselfish player. He's a heck of a young man, a heck of a football player, and he just went in and took this whole team on his back. And the O-line and Alec Harris becoming the featured back, and those guys just did phenomenal today. And it gave our defense a chance to get some rest and be dominant, which is, I think if you can play dominant defense and run the football, you're going to win some games. I mean, our defense has been dominant all year. I mean, we were the #1 defense in our district. That includes Angleton. And those guys have just bought in and played extremely well. Offensively, that has allowed us to kind of work out our kinks and get going. Hats off to our defensive staff and our defensive kids. Man, they played a phenomenal game against a very, very good football team. I tell you, we always hope that we face our opponent again, like our district opponent. We're going to worry about that when it comes. We're just worried about Corpus Christi veterans right now, and we'll get on them. We'll celebrate this one on the way home, and then it's back to work tonight. Our guys, it kind of starts with our off-season and the way we practice. I mean, we don't let up in practice. We don't let up in off-season. It's kind of our mentality, Foster mentality. We go out there and we go. And I think that we were able just to find it in ourselves and the stuff that we do in off-season and in our practices. And them guys just never quit. And I tell you what, I got guys like that, you can win a lot of football games.
Thank you.
Like I said, that was just out of
That was
nowhere.
amazing. Out of nowhere, out of the blue.
Thank you so
much.
much.
Richard Badillo sends us that, and it was awesome. And the footage was incredible. The high quality, the photos, as always with Richard, are amazing.
Well, and it was in Bryan, it was at Bryan Stadium, but this was we were talking while that was rolling. They now draw Corpus Christi Veterans Memorial, which is a team that's, off to a great start, and they're a new program, and they've really surprised us. But I think that, Foster probably has to be the favorite in this one, which is so crazy.
Yeah.
Because, there was because in the early going, you remember, they started off 2-2. Yeah. They had a loss. They had a weird non-district loss. They lost to Katy Cinco Ranch. Katy Cinco Ranch, pretty
good team,
right?
Yeah.
But they also had, a real ding-dong loss to, Tomball. Yeah. And you're like, what's going on with Foster? But they found
Tomball ended up having a great year. They had a turnaround year too, so that aged well. But we were really confused by the start. That's for sure.
No, you're exactly right. But then they were able to figure it out. And Foster is starting to play great defense all of a sudden, which is kind of a mark of a well coached Shaun McDowell squad. And so they're through. And then look. We thought Dripping Springs was going to make a regional final, and when you beat them, then all of a sudden you're the team that replaces them. So it should be really interesting to see what they do on this week against Veterans Memorial. We appreciate Richard Badillo, our photographer, for coming up with it. That was pretty awesome. So thanks very much.